Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This will probably end up as episode 4 of my series of short stories called Odd Man Out. This one will be called Compost, or as the Canadians and Brits would say, Compost. In any event, Peter tried to deny the significance of having developed a paunch by age 30. He would, for example, rationalize, I can still easily lift sacks of compost to put in people's cars. He suppressed that overweight's toll usually doesn't become apparent until later. Pete liked his job for other reasons. First, his having struggled in school didn't matter on his job at the plant nursery. All that mattered was his reliability, his work ethic, and that he was low maintenance. School just wasn't his thing. The school psychologists labeled it various things: dyslexia, ADHD, auditory processing deficit, even developmental delay, which used to be called mental retardation. But bottom line, Pete couldn't understand and didn't believe it was worth struggling to try to understand literature, let alone quadratic equations. Pete also liked that he could play little games as he worked, arranging the plants in order from nicest to worst, rating customers by their demeanor. He also loved seeing the new hybrids and reading their labels that, while inflated, offered hope that this rose, this peach, this tomato will indeed be the best yet. When Naomi got promoted to store manager, Pete was offered her job as supervisor, including a nice raise. He was worried that he'd regret taking the job. He liked his current job and never felt he was the manager type. But the teachers, the gurus, the motivational speakers always urged aspiring, thinking big. Dream it and you can do it. Plus, Pete thought about how cool it would be to tell his friends, and especially his parents, that he got a promotion. They had relentlessly pushed him to go to college because without college, you'll always have only a McJob. But Pete's instinct was right. He hated his new job. First off, there was a lot to learn, like plant knowledge, inventory management, and employee rights. That was hard. Even harder was dealing with the people. Those ratings he gave to customers turned out often to be right. The haughty customers frequently turned out to be that way, and they got to him. One said, "You can't tell me how to fertilize citrus? That's why I'm willing to pay so much more for plants than at Walmart, to get expertise. Please get your supervisor." Pete was no happier with the employees. For example, some would come in late or no-show, sometimes without even calling in. And when Pete called them on it, they'd make some excuse that likely was BS. Yet he couldn't call them a liar, and he wasn't confident enough to fire him. So he just burned inside. After Pete's first day as supervisor, he came home exhausted and hating himself. His parents said, "Give it time, it's just one day." He gave it a week, but finally told Naomi that he needed his old job back. Pete was happier, even when, maybe especially when, he was carrying sacks of compost. In any case, that story of this episode of Odd Man Out is called Compost. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.